I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know?
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
My name is Corey. Corey is in the building, and what's going on with my cousin, man? Peace to the planet, peace to you all, and peace and light to Joshua Brown family, the young man that was found murdered, that testified against the murderer, Amber Guyger. Today's podcast, we're just going to just share our condolences, give our thoughts on this whole situation. It's weird. It's crazy. It's like Deshaun. It's like they sending a message to the black community with this murder.
It's really sad and it's really eerie, and I feel like a lot of people are involved in it and don't want to say anything about it because it's like they don't have any type of evidence, witnesses, or nothing.
Well, this is the crazy thing about the murder of Joshua Brown. Joshua Brown was brave enough to stand up in court. The whole Amber Guyger case is already, the whole case was fishy from the get-go, from when the murder first happened of both Jean. And then the whole sentencing thing, that was weird. Their defense was weak, and here comes a witness to both of Jean murder that really helped to solidify her conviction for the 10 years. You know what I'm saying? The media is portraying like he got TMZ reporting that he was it was a drive-by shooting in Dallas that got him, that killed young Joshua Brown.
But they said he wasn't involved in no gangs or nothing.
No, he was not. He was a graduate from, I think they said, Florida State University.
Right, he was just a normal person. And
he was actually an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? He about to open his own. He had several Airbnbs out there in Dallas. He was using that to pay for them apartments he was staying in with both Aunt Jean. And the crazy thing about it, shout out to Thought Crimes. I got a lot of information from him, but the crazy thing about this thing is, like, this is just like me, you, anybody out here just trying to grind and trying to live their life and witness something happening to another black man and want to, stand up for him. And then this happens when this happens. You know what I'm saying? It's like the police is showing you their true colors. Like, they're the game. And we all know Dallas PD is very corrupt. Most police departments are, across this country. But Dallas PD is very, very corrupt.
What else has Dallas PD done?
Oh man, they got a long stretch history of planting evidence. Even the mother had came out, and both Jean's mother, she spoke out about the 10-year sentence, and she spoke out against her whole thing is like they tampered the crime scene of where my son died. Like, basically they tampered my son's apartment. They trashed it to try to protect Amber Guyger. The police did that. And she said if they willing to do that, they have done so many other things behind that.
I mean, I always felt like police departments need some type of real life
house clean
watchdog group.
Yeah.
I guess that would be the FBI, but it needs some other group that like really watches over. I feel like there is one already, but maybe it's...
But they ain't, they part of the whole police order.
Yeah, they're in cahoots or whatever.
Go ahead, cuz.
Now, I wasn't surprised by Amber Guyger's sentence, but this did shock me. I was like, damn, they killed the damn guy who testified? That was pretty shocking to me. I will say that. I wasn't expecting anything to happen to him.
And my whole thing is because there was another sister that was another witness to the murder, and she was going to testify, but she be getting death threats. So Joshua Brown was getting death threats as well. She refused to testify because she was getting so many death threats. So Joshua Brown had got so many death threats as well, and he just I have to stand up for it. And what the weird thing about this, on the cusp of all this, after this happens, right after she gets sentenced, right after the son want to give a hug to Amber Guyger, want to forgive her, you know, the brother of both Gene, and then the father talking about, I wish I could take her to take her out, you know what I'm saying, trying to shoot his shot. It's weird. It's weird. The father was saying that he hoped they become friends and hope they can go and hang out one day.
Oh, that is weird. Now, that's just too much. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
this man.
How are you? How can you just say that? I was like, that's disrespectful to your child. I don't know. People agree probably.
It is, man. I see why the mom was not playing that. She wasn't like, I forgive her. Let me hug her. Mom was like, nah. It seemed like the mom was like, I ain't having that. Like, she killed my son. She broke it down how she killed her son. My son was in his sanctuary.
Right.
Sanctuary of his own home.
Like he was in the middle of the street or some shit. He was in his home.
In his home. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, it's an interesting thing that Amber Guyger, and you know, when it comes to these police officers, a lot of these police officers are like damn near steroid babies because they feel like they got power and badge. They just think they can just do anything, right? And the fact that the government is continuing to militarize the police departments across the United States, it's turned to what they call it, a police state. You know what I'm saying? The whole country is becoming a police state, and the prime enemy is black folks. You know, right. What happened to Joshua Brown is really unfair. This falls on the hands of the police department. You dig what I'm saying? Because there's no way that this is a random shooting. This guy is not part of no gang. He's not part of that lifestyle. There's no... In Dallas, Texas, you think there's drive-bys happening in Dallas, Texas? I'm pretty sure there's not. The South does not do too many drive-bys. That's a very rare occasion where a drive-by happens. I'm
not going to say drive-bys don't happen, but that wasn't his life.
It wasn't his life. I know for a fact that it doesn't happen that much in the South like that. On a random, you know what I'm saying? And for it to be so random, and he the one get hit. You know what I'm saying? And there's another... And
nobody seen nothing.
Nobody seen nothing, but somebody did see something. Somebody said that he was shot close range. He was shot close range, shot in the mouth and shot in the chest. They didn't see the perk, you know what I'm saying? But they say that he was shot in the mouth and in the chest. You know what I'm saying? And that's a clear signature of watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really scary and sad what happened to Joshua Brown, man. And it seemed like I get the same feeling what happened to Joshua Brown, like what happened to Darren Sears, what happened to Fred Hampton. You know what I'm saying? People who have courage and step up and speak out against tyranny, they always end up getting killed, especially the black men and women.
Right, those activists, especially the ones who stand up, the ones who like aren't in cahoots or got no type of backroom dealings, who really just come from the streets and really just
come from a humble beginnings.
Yeah, humble beginnings. Who don't have no type of backing or nothing. They
It gets to the point. Even if you look at
especially the St. Louis guys, a lot of them got killed. And their murders were unsolved. Yeah.
Not solved at all. Same thing what happened to the people in Flint, Michigan, who was pointing out the politician complicity to the water crisis there, and they were killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's a trickle down effect. And the thing is, this is a tactic to try to silence black plight, to silence black courage, silence black independence. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Regardless how you feel about
silence the voice.
Silence the voice. Regardless how you feel about both Gene and his family, you know, granted, I still hold my regards to them due to the trauma that they went through. That everybody deal with trauma, everybody deal with grief differently. But at the same time, you know, when we take a deeper look, it kind of plays out like they could have got bought out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the brother and father, you know, it could turn out like that. But the whole thing about what happened to Joshua Brown, it's sickening. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? So, you got anything else you would like to say to this, Sean?
I just think it's disgusting and it's sad. And it's like I'm at a loss for words. When I saw it, I was like, what? And then when I saw him testify, it just made it even worse. You know, and I just feel like don't feel like it's fair. Like,
yeah, it's not. And the fact that this young brother, you know what I'm saying, was doing.
Ain't the chief of Dallas Police a woman? A black woman?
Yeah. But that don't mean nothing.
I know. But still.
You know, all they see is blue.
Right.
You know, when I heard about the story, it took me aback. It pushed, it knocked the wind out of me for a second.
Right.
You know
it was like, whoa, now wait a minute. Now I know her sentence was gonna be some bullshit, but this right here, this showing that there's something deeper going on. Yeah, they were some damn game shit.
How you gonna kill this man? He already testified. Your person already in jail, and he still get killed.
Right.
Like that's either a clear message.
Don't testify against police.
Yeah, that's either a clear message or that's another cover up, because it might be deeper than that. Because we don't know what the other witness saw or heard. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole thing is, they claim Amber Guyger case. They claim that she was in the house and was startled by both of Jean, and she shot so she came in. But according to my man's testimony and the other people witness testimony, is the fact that they heard arguing. She was in there arguing with him before they heard the gunshots. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
So, and now she got 10 years. That actually should have been a life sentence, because you went in there and killed the man in his own home, and you went in there arguing with him.
Because that's home invasion.
That's home invasion.
It's too much.
It is. And then, you know,
like the fact that black people still in this day and age gotta go through all this to get justice, and then gotta like have their lives threatened and taken away from them to help provide justice by doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Jesus, what the fuck? And all he did was testify. Like, are we really still in this day and age and we can't even testify against the wrong person who did the wrong thing? Like, in any other case, the police would be trying to get people to testify against somebody. They would be do all kind of shit. This is too much. Like, maybe you should, I don't know. This is too much. I guess protective custody. But damn, you gotta get protective custody against the damn police?
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just think of that. You know what I'm saying? This man haven't even, you can see, if you watch his testimony, he was traumatized by what happened to both of Jean. You know what I'm saying? He was still hurt that this young black man got killed. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't even process, he even had enough time to process after the sentencing. He even had enough time to process what he just went through on that testifying on that stand. To be killed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know his mother is going through it. I know it.
Right, oh my God. Because it's like, it's so left field. Like, it's just crazy. It's like, it makes you not want to be a good citizen.
No. It makes
like,
you
if you witness some shit, it's like, well, I ain't, because damn, my life is at risk now just because I witnessed it.
It gives you a pause. It gives people, regular folks, to give them more pause to speak out, to speak up. You know what I'm saying? Against corruption, against police, against tyranny. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's so bizarre. You know what I'm saying? This whole case is so bizarre. But this is what they've been doing. Like, even good police officers have to deal with that same kind of tyranny. Right. Good police officers have to go. Their life be threatened. They could go out on a patrol, get killed, gunned down by other gang members. But their police, fellow policemen, set them up to get that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many backward, shot by friendly fire. There's so many crazy things, and what happened to Joshua Brown? You know what I'm saying? This is a tragedy, but no, we can't let the media, because the media is trying to spin it as if it's a random attack against this man. No. You think everybody a fool, because it's not, and they gonna keep trying to spin it like that unless people stay on the case and saying, no, y'all need to look at the Dallas PD and see what the hell going on, why this young man was killed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I just want to say my condolences. You know what I'm saying? He had a daughter.
Yeah.
And you know.
He had a child.
Actually, I don't know. Like, I don't know. This is just some real crazy shit. Like, it's
for real, man.
Crazy. I wish.
Maybe they trying to silence him because Amber Guyger is up for an appeal, so she won't have nobody to testify against her against the appeal. Maybe, I don't know. This is crazy.
It's just real eerie, and I wish I didn't feel like how I feel. Far as it's more than likely people connected with police doing this, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we have to call it for what we see.
Right.
You know, and like you said, cuz we want to give our humble condolences to Joshua Brown family, his mother, his daughter, his loved ones. Peace and light to that family. We gotta keep lifting them up and help them find justice for this murder, because this is sad, man. This is terrible, bro.
Right.
I don't even want to say. I can't even say rest in peace, because Joshua Brown shouldn't be dead.
Right. Like, this just
both our teams shouldn't be dead. You know,
he already shouldn't be dead. And now people really just dying. Like at first it was like, oh, he got on the hoodie. Oh, he stole something out the store. Oh, he was selling CDs. Now motherfuckers just dying. Like, none of them people shouldn't have died either at all. Like, at all. But now, like, what's the excuse this time? People just dying?
Just getting killed out here. It's target season. It's hunting season. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
But,
with that being said, y'all leave a like, share, comment. Let's have a conversation. Let's try to heal ourselves from this trauma, and not only heal ourselves, be vigilant. And I hope I have that same kind of courage as my man Joshua. You know what I'm saying? I hope I have that same kind of courage of how to deal with something like that. But it's hard to do that when you got family, and he had a family. This situation really pissed me off.
Right. So,
but, thank y'all for listening. We'll catch y'all on the next time. Peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is, the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is, the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.